Liz Knight and her team of helpers run the Catastrophe Sanctuary, and currently they're looking after nearly 200 cats.
I think it's probably from my childhood, if ever a stray cat turned up, you didn't pick up the phone and get someone to come and remove it. You gave it food, you looked out for it, that was it. You just did something for the animal to save a life.
With the growing number of strays in the UK, it's a never-ending challenge.
I thought that with spaying and neutering, numbers were being controlled more, things would be improving. But the demand is just absolutely huge. The phone doesn't stop ringing. You could end up with 1,000, I think, quite easily. Can you come and have your tea?
And now, Liz wants Scott's
That's
help
yours,
with a very
specially.
special case.
Come over here.
3-year-old Janet.
Seeing Janet for the first time, I could see there was a big problem with the mouth, with her coat, that she obviously couldn't clean herself properly. Good girl, Janet. She sticks her tongue out, and it's because she has a fused jaw. And I knew that this could be a real challenge. We might be able to help her, but it could go the other way. But whatever happened, we had to do the right thing for her, so she wasn't suffering.
When Scott arrives, even he's astounded at the size of the welcoming committee.
Wow, the first image of this house, straight away there's a cat that was looking out the window, and then turn around the corner and there is just so many beautiful felines just waiting to greet me. Hello, everyone. Hello. This is cat heaven, isn't it?
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Liz.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine. Welcome to Catastrophes. And
I love it.
Sanctuary. Mwah.
Mwah. This is a lot of cats.
Yes.
So it started off with just looking after a few and then
yes,
rescuing
it kind
a
of
few.
started with about one little young ginger cat that needed help. And then people get to know you, and then it just goes on from there.
Yeah. So you take the cats that no one else wants.
We tend to try to help cats that are perhaps more difficult to home. They're the ones that we try to help, the ones that have really got no chances left.
Hello there. So which one of these beautiful felines is Janet?
Right, that's Ron Turner. This is Janet.
Hello, Janet. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, I can see the tongue. I'm just going to have a fit. Wow, so that is it. That is literally as far as I can open it. Wow. Janet's a very lucky cat that she's found herself in the loving arms of Liz, but I can tell you what, this cat is still struggling. She can't open her mouth, so therefore she can't groom herself properly. She can't eat properly either, and within the mouth I can see some really rotten teeth. How can anyone do a dental on a cat where you can't open a mouth? And any ideas as to how that might have happened?
I don't know if you think she may have been born with this or if it's from a road traffic accident where she's taken quite a bad knock and it hasn't been dealt with at all.
Let's have a feel. So the mandible, the actual lower jaw, feels all right. It's just when you get back into the joint.
Oh, right.
And that's where they're simply just not opening enough for her to open a mouth.
And she tries to wash herself and keep herself clean, but she looks quite sort of mucky and discoloured around her front legs.
You do, sweetie, don't you? You're constantly drooling. Hey? Hey? Yeah, let's have a look at you. Hey? Oh, wait. Janet's case is a perplexing one. I don't think I've ever met a cat that you couldn't open its mouth. So I don't understand what's caused it, nor do I know if I can fix it.
She wants to live, but I think we've got to try and...
Do something.
Yes,
yeah.
Scott will now organise for a 3-dimensional scan to be taken of Janet to find out if anything can be done to fix the jaw.
I think the first step is CT scan. Let's understand what's on the scan.
Okay.
And then I would suggest that as long as you're quite brave,
Absolutely.
then we may have to go through a surgery.
Yeah.
So.
Now, if we can make her quality of life good, I think that's what it's all about.
So at the moment, I have just as much concern and trepidation about this journey as Liz does, but together we're going to do our best for Janet. It's going to be a long process. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Later that week at Richmond, 8-month-old Ziggy is enjoying some playtime with owner Penny and her son Josh before they take the puppy into Scott's practice. The lively Norfolk Terrier came into their lives at a difficult time.
Josh, my youngest, had been asking for a dog forever, and I kept saying no and putting him off. And then, unfortunately, my husband had a dreadful accident. He was hit by a car while riding his bike and sustained extensive damage. And we just thought, life is so precious, let's just do it. And then we got Ziggy. We went to pick him up, and he's this little ball of fluff. And he was so scared, and you just wanted to hug him and protect him and make him feel okay. It was lovely. You're tired, my little Popsy. Yes, you are. My teenagers have asked me if he's my favourite child, and I had to say no, that you're all equal. But when they're naughty, yes, he is my favourite.
A very tough puppy, aren't you?
He is a tough dog.
But later today, protective mum Penny will hand Ziggy over to the vet for his first operation. It's time for the little terrier to be castrated.
This is the first time we're taking Ziggy to the vets for something serious. So yes, it is worrying. We'd be really lost without him.
You're my good boy, aren't you? Hey, Ziggy Wiggy.
Hey, Steph.
Hi, Scott. How are you, mate?
Good to see you.
This morning, Scott's booked in for a trim with his longtime barber, Steph.
Yeah, really well, thanks. Hey, Bonnie.
Steph's little apprentice is 6-month-old Bonnie,
She's getting big, isn't she?
She's getting huge.
a poodle Bichon Frise cross, also known as a Pouchon.
What a lovely thing to bring a dog to work every day, eh?
Fantastic. Yeah, she's my best friend. Bonnie is the most excitable dog I've ever seen.
You daddy's girl. Oh, God, Bonnie. You're right there.
From the morning she wakes up, she's like she's never seen you before. She's so happy.
Oh, Bonnie, honestly, are you this bored with all of Daddy's clients?
Everyone loves her. She's a little showstopper.
I still can't believe, Steph, I gave you so much stick for getting a white fluffy dog, and guess what I've got now?
Pot kettle.
Yeah, totally.
Good girl. Sit, Bon. Sit.
But lately, Steph has noticed some problems with his little princess.
After Bonnie's walks in the morning, she's a little bit stiff.
Right.
Not limping, but just a little bit stiff afterwards.
So that's a bit strange. Has that been going on for a little while?
Probably about 3 months now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's fine to run, but just afterwards, she's just not herself.
Okay. Yeah, that's not normal. Certainly not normal. For a young dog, it's not normal at all. Bonnie's a toy poodle, and they are quite fine bones little dogs, and they can be prone to not only injury but also developmental conditions that can affect really young dogs, even as young as Bonnie. Come on then, sweetheart. Let's have a little look at you. Hey? See what's up with your legs.
From what I can gather, it's her left leg, maybe her hip or her knee. I just hope it's nothing too serious. Oh,
Yeah, you're not impressed by that, are you?
I don't really like her being in that much pain or kind of wincing. What do you think, Scott?
Well, she's definitely uncomfortable with me extending that hip, and that shouldn't be the case. She should be nice and supple and flexible, and she does seem a little sore, so we do need to look at that. The fact that she is pulling up lame and sore, that is a problem, and it's certainly concerning Steph, and so I absolutely need to look into that for him. I think if we give her a sedation, I think that's the best way to really understand what's going on, because I can feel it without her reacting in pain, but also I'll be able to perform an X-ray.
Okay.
I've been to your place of work today, so I think I'm going to have to invite you and Bonnie to mine.
I'm happy she's getting X-rays. I want to get to the bottom of what's wrong with her. But I'm a little bit worried about the sedation. Anything can happen, you know?
Okay. Right, off to the clinic we go. Hey, Bon? Yeah? Hey, Kirsty. Can I introduce Steph?
Hello.
And this is
Happy
Bonnie.
to meet you. Hi, Bonnie.
At the Richmond Hill practice, Scott and his barber Steph have arrived with 6-month-old Bonnie for X-rays of her back left leg.
Steph's noticed that Bonnie's been a little stiff after her morning walks. Come on, sweetheart, say goodbye to Daddy. It's been going on for quite a while now, so he is getting a little bit worried that maybe it's something more serious, and it's just something that he wants me to check out.
Bye, Scott. Bye, Bonnie.
Brave girl, brave sausage.
Scott and nurse Nathan are sedating Bonnie so they can conduct a full examination of her hips.
Probably not quite as stylish as Daddy would do it, hey, but it does the job.
Scott's obviously the best person. I feel really comfortable with him and safe with him, and I trust him with Bonnie, definitely.
So can you feel anything?
It's just this hip. I think we're going to do a few x-rays on and just understand exactly what is or isn't going on. Hopefully nothing too serious. Come on, sweetheart. Good girl. The main things I'm looking for with little Bonnie is to see if there's any degenerative conditions like leg calf Perthes disease, which causes their hip joint to break down. Other options could be issues with the knee, cruciate ligament injuries, or even possibly a dislocating kneecap. X-ray. So we have to be very careful that we don't miss things, because if we stand back and wait, things can get really bad really quickly.
After a long look at the x-rays,
Looks like there's one, there's one.
Scott can now give Steph his diagnosis.
Hey, Steph. Hey, yeah. Come on down.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's all right. Come and have a look.
When you're waiting, you're always going to think of the worst.
Shall we?
Yeah, how is she? It was a bit of a horrible wait.
She's just recovering from her sedation.
I wanted to give her a little kiss to make sure she is okay, she's not moving. And she looked like she had small tears in her eyes, which was quite sad to see. All I wanted to do was just make sure she was okay.
So, worried dad, the news is good.
Tell me.
Her hip looks fine. So I think it might just be that she is very excitable at work. She loves jumping on those really high chairs. She's extending her hips pretty much all the time, every day. And it's just a little bit too much for her little frame. So what we need to do is to train her to sit and to stay on her bed and have people come to her, not she go to them. You, my friend, need to do a bit more training.
That sounds like a deal.
Yeah? How you feeling, you all right?
Yeah, really happy, thank you, yeah.
There you are.
Good girl.
Did you hear Daddy's voice?
She looks like she's got a hangover.
Yeah, how you look on a Sunday morning.
Good girl, Bonnie. I'm so relieved she's okay. She's gonna get home, get lots of treats and cuddles, and maybe go to bed for a few hours and have a little relax.
Oh, I'm glad everything went well.
Thank you very much.
Oh, lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Oh, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you wagging? You getting excited?
At a nearby cafe, one of Scott's full-time vets, Jo, has brought along her dog Kimber to meet an old friend.
Hey. It's Neil.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Jo and Neil first got to know each other studying veterinary science at university.
Nice to see you.
How's your travels been?
Yeah, they've been amazing.
But while Jo stayed in London, Neil's been travelling the world, working as a vet.
So as a locum, I am constantly in and out of new places. You work with different people, you see different ways of doing things.
Scott's in need of an extra pair of hands this week, and Neil's the perfect solution.
What's Scott like to work with?
I think you'll get on fine with Scott. You're very laid back, and I think that will work well.
It's always a little bit nerve-wracking coming into a new place, coming into a new team. You're wondering, whether you're going to fit in or, what the people are going to be like there.
Come on, Kimmy.
Come and see me. Hello, gorgeous. You must be Neil.
Yes, hi, nice to meet you.
And
Good
nice to meet you as well. Yeah. Well, we've got a very, very busy week planned, so I hope you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we need to throw straight to scrubs and get you going.
Great, let's go.
All right, come on then, Kimmy. Let's show him the ropes.
Have fun.
While Neil settles in,
You're gonna be fine, my lovely.
his first patient of the day is already arriving. Norfolk Terrier, Ziggy.
Hi,
How are you?
Doing well.
Ziggy.
Hey, Ziggy.
Oh, is it Ziggy's big day today?
Yes.
The 8-month-old pup has come in for a castration. It might be a routine operation, but Penny and her son Josh are still feeling very nervous.
Come on, Ziggy. I don't think Ziggy knows what's about to happen because he likes coming to the vets. He thinks it's a friendly place. He won't feel so happy when I pick him up. I think he'll be very sad.
Ziggy?
Yes.
Hello, Ziggy, how are you? did you want to come through? We'll have a check over him.
Yes.
Okay?
Come on, Ziggy. Come on, my lovely.
So he's coming for castration today.
Yes,
Yeah,
my poor
scary
thing.
operation, isn't it?
I know, he's a bit nervous. He's shaking a little bit,
nervous.
isn't he?
Is he normally a nervous patient?
He's hopeless.
Yeah. Okay, so let's give him a quick check over before we admit him. Okay, lovely teeth there. Have a quick check of his
It's
chest.
all right, my lovely. You're going to be okay. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, you
Nice
are.
strong heartbeat there. Have a quick feel of his abdomen.
Oh, there you go, Ziggy.
Oh, so I've just felt a little hernia there, actually.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so essentially it's where his belly button is. Where
Oh, Ziggy, my baby.
normally that's where all the blood vessels come out
Yeah.
and attach to their mother when they're in the womb.
Yeah.
And in the majority of cases that'll fuse up straight after they're born. But in his case, I don't think that that's fused up 100%.
Oh, is it a problem for him? Is it?
Potentially it could be. So that hernia could potentially open up, get a little bit bigger, and that facilitates his abdominal contents to slip out, which would be life-threatening.
Oh, no. We don't want that, my love. We don't want that, do we? That's not a good idea.
To avoid more surgery in future, Neil will repair the hernia today, straight after the castration.
Oh, look after him for me.
We will do.
He's so special. I feel rotten because he doesn't know what's coming.
We'll take good care of him.
Yeah.
Okay?
But I think this is for the best.
He likes that cuddle, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, Janet, here we are, Uncle Scott's.
Liz from the Catastrophes Cat Sanctuary has now arrived at the Richmond Practice with one of her very sad cases, Janet.
Did you want to have a seat, Liz?
Yes.
Got me right with you.
Okay, thank you.
The young rescue cat has a fused jaw, causing major problems with eating and grooming.
Good girl, Janet.
CT scans have already been carried out, and Liz is about to find out whether anything can be done to fix the fused jaw.
This is kind of the crucial stage, really. I mustn't get emotional now because we've got to have a sensible conversation with Scott and go from there. But she means a huge amount to all of us, yeah. She's wheedled her way into our hearts.
Do you want to see the 3D reconstruction?
Oh, yes. Look at that.
Meanwhile, Scott is reviewing Janet's CT scans with specialist oral surgeon Aurora Matteo.
It's brilliant to have this level of experience because it is a major thing we're going to have to do on Janet today.
Both hinges were broken and healed in wrong position.
So basically her jaw at the moment is hitting her eye socket.
Yeah.
Wow.
Scott and Aurora will need to perform drastic surgery and may have to remove both the hinges, also known as condyles, from Janet's jaw. It's her only hope for a normal life.
Something must have happened long ago, some kind of trauma, because both condyles are broken and fused in a wrong position. Now her teeth are also infected and she's in pain now.
So we remove a rusty hinge from her jaw. We hopefully see it open a little bit better. We clean her teeth and we give her a good life.
Exactly. Good plan. It's going to be a hard surgery. I want to do it for her. I feel good that I'm here, but it's going to be challenging.
So you get prepped for surgery.
All right.
And I'll go and grab the lady of the hour.
Okay.
All right, 1 sec. Hello, Liz.
Hello.
How are you, gorgeous?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm really well. Hello, Janet. It's your big day today, isn't it? How are you? Hello, gorgeous. Come on, then. Come and see Uncle Scott. That's a good girl. Right. So it's a hell of a CT scan. It really is. But what we think is that years ago, she suffered quite a significant trauma, which meant that she had fractures on both sides of her jaw.
Crikey. Yeah.
And the body's tried to fix itself, but just not done a very good job. So what we're going to try and do today is to just remove the hinge completely. The muscles and the ligaments and everything around the jaw will do the work of the hinge joint, but the hinge is not helping, so we need to get rid of it. I'm quite nervous about this procedure because I know it's going to be a long and very tricky process. So we just need to work step by step and hope for the best. Give her a big kiss of good luck.
Brave girl. Mummy's with you. Mummy loves you. You've got lipstick on you now, darling, haven't you? There, good girl, good girl. I'll see you soon. Everybody loves you.
Okay, so this is little Ziggy. So he's a bit of a nervous puppy, so you have to be a brave little guy, hey?
At the Richmond Practice, locum vet Neil and nurse Nathan are preparing 8-month-old Ziggy for his castration and the repair of his hernia.
It's fairly routine, but, you know, it's not the nicest operation. So, you know, we'll take care of him, give him lots of love, lots of fuss. So let's start clipping him up. Make sure you've got the right end. He looks the same from head to toe. So we don't want to take his tonsils out, do we?
Today's operation is their first surgery together, and a bit of vet humour is breaking the ice.
Bit of manscaping there.
Yeah. It's one of those procedures that kind of lends itself to joking around. Nice, neat job, Nathan. Look at that much hair. You can make another dog out of that. And it just makes the whole experience a little bit less routine. Right then, let's get started. A little bit eye-watering for most people, I think.
Better out than in.
Absolutely. It's a nice, quick procedure. Obviously, we recommend that every dog has this done, unless you're going to breed from them. There's too many puppies in the world that aren't loved.
But that's not the case for this puppy.
You'll be all right, madam. She has no idea.
Owners Penny and Josh have already returned to the clinic and are waiting for news.
I've just been really nervous about him because he's just amazing and I really don't want anything to go wrong.
How's Ziggy doing?
Yeah, doing well. He's doing well, yeah.
Good, glad to hear that. Okay, so we're going to move on to the hernia now. So we're going to make a small incision and then pop everything back in, stitch it up. Hopefully we'll save him from having to have any further surgery in the future.
I think Ziggy will sulk for a few days. That's what he usually does, and gives you the look, as if to say, what have you done to me?
Okay, little guy, you going to wake up for us? So Penny's obviously really attached to Ziggy. I'm sure she's missed him terribly while he's been with us, so I just can't wait to reunite them. Here he is.
Ziggy! Oh, my precious.
Been looking forward to seeing you again.
How are you, my
He's a little bit sleepy.
I'm just so relieved to see him, but he just looks so sad. You just want to take him home and wrap him up and look after him. Yeah,
okay.
Thank you so much.
No
Let's
worries
take
at
you
all.
home, Ziggy. Come on.
When you see an owner like Penny and the love that she has for her dog Ziggy, that's what makes it all worthwhile.
Come on, my lovely.
So Aurora, this is your patient. This is Janet. And Nathan, if you just hold around the shoulders, let's just have a quick look at this mouth and you can see that's about the limit of being able to open it.
At Richmond, oral surgeon Aurora Mateo is getting her first look at Janet's fused jaw.
Really, really disgusting teeth. Really sore gums.
Nathan and Sam will be assisting with the surgery on the rescue cat.
Also, we can see that alignment issue there. You can see those two canines butting up against each other, can't you? It's pretty shocking. This cat has struggled for a very long time with a mouth that she can barely open. She has teeth that lock together, and also her tongue is very swollen, very sore because of years of hanging out, and that also is causing problems for her. We're going to sort you out. Yes, we are.
But before they can start work on Janet's jaw, Scott needs to get a breathing tube into the cat's mouth.
God, just getting in there. Gosh, I can't see a thing. I might have to try and go blind and just see if I can get it. She's got a very thickened tongue, so that's almost making a speed bump. So trying to put a tube down there makes it one of the most difficult intubation processes that I've ever had to face. God, that's ridiculous.
you pack the vaccine?
Yep, I've got everything we need.
For Joe and Nurse Gemma, things are a lot less stressful. They're taking a break from the clinic to help out at a local school with some unusual classmates.
I'm looking forward to seeing them. Today's really exciting because the school has this amazing ground where they've got bunnies, guinea pigs, and they've even got a horse. So it's great. Can't wait to go and see them.
Hey, kids.
Woo!
Joe's been looking after the animals in the school's farmyard programme for the past year.
So does he get to run around your playground, I hear?
Yeah, when everyone's gone.
So growing up in London myself, I know that you don't get that much exposure to farm animals when you're young.
Does he go on the slide?
No.
No, he's not allowed on the slide.
So it's great that these kids have such a variety of farm pets to learn from. They've been taught how to handle them, and they're so confident around them. You can just tell that they love having these pets. Well, Spot's looking good, but we're here to see the goats today. So shall we round up Jack and Jill, yeah?
Yeah, who's going to go and get Jack and who's going to get Jill? Go on, Anne.
Today, it's the turn of the pygmy goats, Jack and Jill, to have a checkup and vaccination.
I like going to school because they're fun and exciting.
They don't look keen to have their vaccine.
It was great fun today watching the kids trying to round up the goats. They were running around crazily, but within minutes they had them under their command. It was brilliant.
Hey, well done, guys.
Recently, the school kids raised hundreds of pounds to pay for Jack's emergency surgery to remove the goat's life-threatening bladder stones.
Did you miss him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's good that he's better
And
now.
even Jill missed him.
Did she? Oh, that's nice.
He's a wriggle bum, isn't he?
Right,
Are
let's
you
have a
wriggling?
listen, Jack.
Before the vaccination, Joe's giving the recently recovered Jack a complete health check.
I heard a big burp.
Yes, he just burped. Did anyone else hear that? Yeah.
Right, who wants to listen?
Everyone, probably.
They're all good at putting up their hands. You hear it?
Did you just burp in my face?
You heard a burp, great.
So the kids were finding it really funny that the goats were burping and farting today. I mean, kids love talking about burping and farting anyway. Who doesn't?
Hear anything? Yeah? Great.
Oh, pardon you. But in all seriousness, goats do need to release the pressure from their stomachs, otherwise they can become quite seriously ill.
You hear it?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah? We like goats burping, that's healthy.
So, Jack's been given the all clear and can now be given his vaccination.
We'll just put it under the skin. We'll just give it a rub. Make sure he doesn't feel it. Oh, so brave.
Well done!
Should we get Jill? Do you want to know?
Come on, Jill.
Jill, however, is not being so cooperative.
Come on. Jill, come on, Jill. I know,
Hey, it's
I
not
know.
so
I know.
bad.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry.
Okay, now she's happy. Let's have a listen to her.
Oh, you burping too? I didn't know goats burped so much.
Right, Jill.
Good girl.
Very good.
Yay! Well done, Jill.
Done.
There you go. Off you go.
Oh, she's off. She's off.
She's off. She's going crazy. I don't think she liked it.
Well, thanks for helping us. You guys were really great. And I guess we'll be back in 6 months.
And you're going to look after them till then for us?
Yeah.
You're doing a very good job. Bye, Jack.
Yeah.
Yes.
So today went really well. The kids, I think, learnt a little bit more about their goats and they were really interested. Who's following you, Jim?
You coming home with
Coming
me?
out.
Come on then. You coming home
You
with me?
can't have a pygmy goat, Jim.
I want to pick me goat, but he's coming home with me. Can I take him? Come on, Jack. Jack. No. He's more interested in the grass.
After all.
Yeah.
There's virtually no movement in this jaw, so it's just about
That's not easy.
getting the access.
That's not going to fit.
Back in the Richmond operating theatre, Scott is struggling to put a breathing tube into rescue cat Janet's mouth.
Yeah, that's literally as open as we can get it. Goodness me.
But at last, there's a breakthrough.
That's in.
Yes! Get in.
Okay.
All right. Okay, onto the gas.
Surgeon Aurora can now start work on removing Janet's misaligned teeth.
So let's go for it.
But surgery is barely underway when Scott has more problems.
I can't see a thing.
Janet is just not getting enough oxygen through the breathing tube.
So unfortunately, what's happened here is that the tube going down into Janet's throat has shifted and She's got so much saliva in the back of her throat we can't actually see, so what we need to do is perform what's called a tracheostomy, basically placing a hole through her windpipe and then down into her chest, which will allow her to breathe and also for us to maintain her anaesthetic. Let's get some oxygen in this cat. It's become an emergency situation. This cat is in danger and we need to do something fast. Can that light be on this angle coming down? We're just concerned that her anaesthetic isn't deep enough, otherwise she wouldn't keep waking up.
At Richmond, Scott and specialist oral surgeon Aurora Matteo are attempting to unlock Janet's jaw. But with the breathing tube failing to give Janet enough oxygen, they are now about to carry out an emergency procedure.
Once I realised that the tube isn't in and my patient is slowly turning blue, which is showing that she's not getting enough oxygen into her system, and that means we have to perform an emergency procedure, which is called a tracheostomy, placing a hole from the outside of her neck into the windpipe to place the tube, something that we rarely have to do as vets and something that is quite risky.
Okay, there we go.
Yes. Okay. Support that the whole time, Sam. Don't let that tube go, okay? So now, thankfully, we're in a position where we have an established airway, which wasn't the case before, which is very nerve-wracking indeed. But now we have a tube down her throat, done this way rather than down her mouth, but actually that's allowing us to have a look at the mouth so much easier. And now we're actually going to remove the left canine. Aurora starts the procedure by trying to remove the teeth that seem to be locking or touching each other and causing the inability of Janet to open and close her mouth. We start removing one after another, after another, after another.
Another healthy tooth.
Yeah. Shame it has to come out, but it does. So that one needs to go as well. This really is a marathon. In all, we have to remove 4 teeth, the ones that were contacting each other and stopping Janet's jaw from closing. But now we have to try and help open it a bit more, which means tackling the fused hinges on either side of her jaw.
See, the joint is right here.
Yep.
So we're gonna go for it.
The procedure to remove the jaw joint is called a condylectomy. Scott and Aurora are hoping removing the hinge to the jaw on the one side will be enough to free the jaw up.
Come on, baby.
But like everything with Janet's surgery, it's proving to be a real challenge.
This system, I can't get it out. Yes.
No more hinge. Well, on the right-hand side anyway.
Move it now.
Let's try now.
And it doesn't really help.
We've done quite a lot of stuff with this cat and still she is confounding us because we really hoped we'd be able to open more there and we just simply can't.
With Janet's jaw still not opening enough, the hinge on the left side will now have to be removed as well.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the second condyle, so the hinge joint on the left-hand side, now removed.
At last, the team are starting to get results.
I am happy we can close her mouth more. That's good. And she can open her mouth much more. That's good. But not as much. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. We were complaining too much. It's enough.
Yeah. You are complaining too much. I think you've done very well. It's been an absolute Herculean effort by everyone involved today to get Janet through the surgery. But poor Janet, bless her, 4 hours of major surgery and certainly not very pretty surgery either. But she's come through it. The mouth is moving much more freely. It's certainly far from normal, but it's opening about twice as much as it did at the start of the surgery. Okay, and we're done.
It has been a very difficult surgery, long, and I'm knackered. Scott taught me that word. I'm really tired.
We've definitely made some inroads, wouldn't you say? But hopefully it's the start of a new life, eh? Although the surgery is over, Janet's work is still yet to really start. We need to do a huge amount of physio on this poor girl. That was a long one, wasn't it? Getting her to use this new jaw, get her to start flexing her muscles a little bit more, allowing for more flexibility in those joints, and getting her mouth open again. You deserve your bed tonight.
Janet will need to rest up and recover from the major surgery before she can be reunited with her carer Liz.
It's been a really lovely thing to be part of helping Janet. It's been very stressful at times, and poor Janet's been through hell and back. But we're really hopeful that this poor cat can finally live a comfortable life where she can have her tongue in her mouth, she can swallow and chew and just open her mouth normally like a normal cat. Let's hope. There you go. All right, good girl. You're so brave.
Anymore, are you?
A week after his castration, Ziggy has made a complete recovery, although he's still lapping up the attention.
You're pretty chilled out now, aren't you, Ziggy? It's far more of a case of man flu with Ziggy, you know. The whole world came to an end and he just needed constant attention and nursing on the sofa. Come on. I was feeling very guilty about him having the operation. But actually now he's doing really great and he's forgiven us and he's already sort of blanked it out of his memory, really. Sit.
And after all that spoiling, soft-touch Penny is trying to introduce some discipline.
How do you do, Ziggy? How do you do? Good boy. Ziggy got away with murder, I think it's fair to say, while he was recovering. And now he's back in training. We're making good progress.
Oh, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, good boy. Clever little thing, aren't you?
Okay, guys, I'm off.
Ah, Neil. Well, thanks so much for coming, mate.
No worries.
It's an absolute pleasure having you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ziggy's surgeon Neil has finished his week as Scots locum, and he's off on his next adventure.
Yeah, back to Australia now.
Nice. How's your kangaroo medicine?
Oh, I have to brush up on that a little bit, I think.
Well, because you know we keep them as pets, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Everyone has a koala in their tree.
Yeah, I know.
And a possum in their pocket.
I'll try not to. I'm really sad that it's my last day. I've really enjoyed working here. The team are really friendly, the clients are really nice, and you know, obviously the pets are really cute.
All the best. Travel safe.
Take care.
Bye.
So hopefully I'll be back in the future. Who knows?
I didn't tell him about the crocodiles. Oh, well. Hey, hi, Janet. How are you?
She's doing very well.
Yeah?
Yeah, eating biscuits this morning.
No way.
Yeah.
You're eating biscuits. What a clever girl.
Janet has bounced back from her marathon jaw surgery to the delight of Scott and Nurse Jess.
Listen to you purring away.
I'm very happy.
Janet has made a miraculous recovery. This cat is so brave and just so amazing. That surgery, in fairness, it was brutal. Can we go home and see all those other cats? All 200 of them. Janet's tongue is very obvious. It has changed in its anatomy. It's much thicker at the back. It's a little bit irritated at the front. But I'm hopeful that once she starts to be able to close her mouth, her tongue will go where it's supposed to be, which is back in there.
It's great news for Janet's carer Liz.
So here's Janet from another planet.
She can finally take Janet home to her rescue cat sanctuary.
Do you even recognise your mother?
You feel straight away she's purring. I think it's amazing that you've got over 200 cats, and she definitely recognises you.
I think she does, doesn't she?
She does, for sure. Yeah.
But Janet's rehabilitation is going to require some tough love.
So I hope your relationship isn't going to suffer with what I'm going to have to show you now, which is the physio.
Okay.
All right. This will definitely be a two-person job.
Yes.
So Jess, as you can see, is holding from the back there, and then the person at the front, all you want to do is just open and close this mouth. So relatively gently at the start, and then just a little bit of pressure once you get to the full open point.
Okay.
And then closing. So pop the tongue back in and then close the mouth, all right? And then just a little bit of a nice face massage.
Right.
You know, around those jaw muscles and just breaking down any attachments and just basically giving her a bit of fuss and love. Hey, baby. Hey. Yes. Well, my little inspiration, it's time for you to get back to all those feline mates of yours. Hey? All right. Hey, let's send you back to the sanctuary. Good girl. Mwah. Oh, you've been so amazingly brave. Incredible.
I'm so pleased to be taking her home. I mean, I really didn't quite know how things were going to go. It was such a big step to go for this surgery, a huge step. I'm so excited that she's had all of this done, and it's fingers crossed. Now we've got to give her all the aftercare that Scott has advised. So I'm very excited and very, very pleased. Really appreciate everything that Scott and all of his team have done for Janet.
All right then, Liz. It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to do this, and I really hope that she continues to get better, and that I'll be able to come back and see her in all her glory soon.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah. All right, take care.
Great, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you hugely.
All right, bye, Janet.
Come on, Janet.
Be a good girl.
Bye, Jess.
Bye, take care.
Thank you.
Be brave.
When we get Janet home, she's going to have a welcoming party, but nothing to make her too excited. No fireworks. I'll just have some balloons. Everyone will be really pleased to see her, give her a kiss and a cuddle. It's good girls.
As for Bonnie, Steph's still allowing her to visit the barber shop every day. But there's no more jumping on clients' laps.
Scott helped us put boundaries in with regard to jumping up, jumping on people, jumping on chairs, sofas. I definitely think it's helped Bonnie's hips, and there seems to be no more lameness. I suppose it's similar with children, you know? You want to let them do what they want, but it's not really the right thing to do. So yeah, she needs boundaries. Sit. Good girl, in your bed.
And there'll soon be another big adjustment for Bonnie.
My girlfriend's pregnant, so our baby's due fairly soon, which is amazing, and he's going to be the little one in the family.
Good girl, Bon. Good girl.
I think Bonnie's going to be great. She might have to get used to it a little bit, but I think she's going to be just fine. Good girl.
And 4 weeks later, Scott drops in on a very special patient to find out whether a very harrowing surgery has paid off.
Hello.
How are you, gorgeous? You well?
Come through.
Thank you. Today I'm back to see Liz at the cat sanctuary to check out Janet and just see how she's going after that mammoth jaw surgery.
It's the welcoming party.
Yes, very welcoming. Hello, beautiful. So Janet's in here?
Yes, this is the inner sanctuary.
Wow, Janet's got her own room now.
Yes, it's supposed to be a cat-free zone. But,
well, that's not working out very well, is it?
No, it's not working. And here's Janet.
Hello, beautiful. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? How's she been going?
Really amazingly good. I mean, fantastic, yeah.
Really?
Astounding.
She looks amazing. I mean, one of the biggest things I can notice straight away is that her tongue is now living pretty much in her mouth, which is nice.
And actually, it is usually more so than it is at the moment. And she's such a happy look thing, very bright, very sort of, you know, charging around. And she's actually biffing some of the other cats, like having little kangaroo
Getting a bit of
fights
spirit back.
Playful and
good.
Really bright. Janet's been a really good patient, actually, surprisingly. I thought she might be a bit of a handful. But no, she's been really good. She actually seemed to even enjoy the physio, really.
So from physio and everything else, she's actually now, like, eating proper food, is she?
Yes, she is, yes. And she's washing herself, grooming.
Wow.
Just really active as well.
She just is the picture of how she looks so beautiful, and I can hear that purr from a mile away. Yeah, she looks beautiful. Oh, you're going to give me a nibble. Never have I wanted to be bitten by a cat more.
No, I know, this is it, isn't it? You can't really complain. You just think, oh, that's good, that's good.
I'm going to say it's a love bite. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, yeah. It's always difficult when you do a major surgery like this to a cat that's been that way for a while. But now I can very happily say we've been successful. This is now a healthy, comfortable, happy cat who has a functional jaw. It's an amazing result.
Oh, we've got Rosie joining us.
Oh, look, she's even biting Rosie.
That,
oh, look.
come along, she says, do get out of it. This is my time.
And now, on reflection, a worthy journey?
Pleased. Absolutely, definitely.
Oh, yeah, so good. I'm
thrilled,
really happy for you.
Thrilled.
Really happy for you, really happy for her. And I'm sure we'll go on that journey with another cat at some point in the future.
We'll have a little queue for me.
An orderly queue of over 200.
Yes.
Not all at once, guys. Not all at once.
No.